Welcome to TavernTalk. This is episode 3. We'll be continuing on with the new changes coming to Orin 3.0. One more disclosure, again, as always, this is not an official sanctioned Shards of Orin podcast. But here we go. This is your host, Chris, and we also have...
I'm Jonathan.
Yeah.
And I'm Dan.
Alrighty. So we left off last time talking about changes to do with factions, and we gave the little spoiler of things like mounts and player housing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Player property, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Properties.
About
I got properties.
Yeah.
Alright, so, mad properties.
I have land.
But you can now.
Yes.
Instead of just saying, because before...
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So, before, you could say, I have something small and it's not doing anything. But now it could actually do some stuff. Let's talk about the mounts.
Talk about the mounts, yeah.
So, mounts, there's going to be... potentially the way it will work is with certain factions, you can build up to where you can buy mounts from them. So, mage factions, you might get something like a flying carpet or something that can fly, maybe.
Maybe.
If it's like a more warlike faction, you might get like a dread steed or, some kind of beefy...
Yeah, a big tanky thing.
Oh, so it has to be from a faction.
Doesn't,
it can't be
not
one you
necessarily.
made up?
The tier 1 ones might be like, go get a horse.
Yeah.
There's
tiers? What?
Yeah, I just use it as an example. There might not actually be tiers,
right.
but like the first one you might get, you go down to Farmer Jeb and be like, hey man, let me get that Clydesdale.
Yeah.
Clydesdale, hell yeah.
Yo, climb it up.
Pretty ass horses.
Yep. And then, you could get bigger things that are multi-person passenger vehicles. Like, you might be able to get an airship. And the way that it's been proposed is, like, you might be going to a mod where it's like, this is tough terrain. You can only go if you have a way to fly there.
Yeah.
Because
portals are changing too, right?
Portals I heard portals are going to change.
It'll be things like, there's no portals up.
Yep.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
it's no more like somebody arrives in Jasper and it's like, okay, you're like way across the fucking
Right.
world.
We used to just kind of always use the warp crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warp crystal?
No,
that was
warp crystals. The material.
Yeah.
Gate
Gate crystals.
Sorry, gate crystals.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Trust us.
We're professionals.
We got this. Gate crystals. We used to do it all the time. Now there might be things where the spans aren't opening, or there's some reason why you can't use it.
I've heard some rumors is going to have something involving with the Beyond starting to break through.
Right.
It's going to be, halftime open portal. Oh, tentacle, sweet!
Yeah, oh man, that's divide by zero rune. So anyway, our resident golem likes to divide by zero.
I do. I have been known to divide by zero. I didn't know I was inside of one already. I was inside of a zero, and they didn't tell me I was inside of a zero, so I divided inside that zero. And then went, stop it. And I went, okay. But that put me inside of another zero. And then I divided it again. It was hurt.
So have you guys thought about what kind of mounts you might want?
Let's talk about the purpose of the mounts.
Yeah. So, but then I can get an opinion what I want after.
Yeah.
But it might be you need a flying mount to get to this mod.
Yeah.
Or it might be, you could skip that if you could fly.
Yeah.
Or if you can, if you don't have a mount that is good in watery terrain, you're slowed.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, and it could it could be things like that, and it might even be okay, you'll get there you can get everyone there, but it might take longer. So maybe the scene will alter based on how long it took you to get there.
Yeah.
So a big airship might get your whole party there, no problem, but you might miss a part of a scene, and it might be a little bit different than what you could have done.
I think it's also supposed to serve it as kind of a barrier because it sucks. We try not to say, oh, you don't want to separate the levels based on you don't want to separate your high levels and low levels, but it kind of blows to be a level on a high level mod where you just get shit on the entire time.
And as a high level, if you end up with all these low levels joining and it brings down the level, you're not even being challenged.
Yeah.
So it barriers to entry, also just to be cool. To be like, I'm flying my airship.
Yeah, it's fluff. Predominantly, it's fluff, but also the barrier.
Yeah. So, and as far as it goes, you will buy it. It might require factions, maybe not. Maybe you can find schematics and have an engineer build it. Who knows? But if I had a choice, I want an airship. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm a Final Fantasy nut.
Dwarf on an airship?
Oh, okay. All right.
Dwarf on an airship? Well, Cloud Dwarf.
Yeah, okay. You're not a real dwarf.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hey, hang on. That's low key.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Low key.
On this podcast.
Anyway, so...
What about you, Dan?
Who's listening to this anyway?
Yeah. But I feel like I have no fucking idea.
You haven't even thought about it?
I just want Rune to be able to fly. I want to be Iron Man.
Oh, it's like a jetpack?
Jetpacks, I want
like jet hands.
Yeah.
That's fucking lame.
Well, what creature in this beautiful orange world is going to carry my 1,500-pound ass?
I don't know, man. It's a fucking mystical world where anything exists. I'm sure you could find something.
Actually, actually, that may be an idea.
I'll put some Magmite on the bottom of the airship and just suck you up.
Yeah.
Actually, in the
Fucking
Warhammer universe, the Chaos mages, they have these discs that they float around on. I might roll with one of those.
That'd be cool.
Like a Silver Surfer kind of thing?
Kinda, yeah.
God,
like
you're
just
getting
just cruising.
You know, just go back to Iron Man. Just go back to Iron Man.
God, everyone hates my ideas. What do you want?
You could ride a giant crab.
You could ride a giant crab.
Ew.
Big stone crab.
Crustaceans.
I already have crabs. You know.
It could be giant enemy crab.
You've seen my crabs. What do you want there, smartass?
Crab battle.
Crabs. Just for disclosure, there, I have not seen Danny's crabs.
No, Rune's crabs.
Okay, no, you said Danny.
No. We're not talking about my mount.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Rune's mount.
So for my mount, I don't know, dude. It's like the possibilities are endless. You know.
I mean, yeah.
Potentially.
Now I wanted a kaiju.
You cannot have a kaiju.
Yeah, that was shot down.
Did that shoot that down?
Yeah.
Was it a THS-10?
Pretty sure, yeah. May have been like a 9.9.
So
maybe
for those of you who
don't know,
privy, THS is the Thad has spoken meter.
Yeah.
If it's a THS-1, that means like he's pretty open to the idea.
Yeah.
If it's a THS-5, he's got to think about it. And as it goes up to a THS-10, 10 is straight up like, if you mention this again, I'm just done with you. Like, we're done. We're done here.
Thad had this beautiful habit of telling everyone no at one point in his life, and he didn't like that. He didn't like having the reputation, so he came up with the THS scale, which is really helpful. The quickest way to make it go up on the scale is to keep fucking bugging him about it.
Right. What might be a 4, if you just keep saying it, will swiftly become a 10.
Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't mention the kaiju thing.
No,
Yeah, I let that sleeping dog
But wouldn't
lie.
it be bad? What if like a pygmy kaiju? Like just like a
The
runt
runt one?
Yeah.
Well,
Back
you know
to
what?
one.
Reroll Angori and then talk to him. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We'll see. We'll see how it pans out.
I think you need a class on
Maybe get an Ass Blaster from Tremors.
Ass Blaster?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I've decided Ash Blaster.
Yeah. have you not seen the other later Tremors movies?
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, well, yeah, there's a monster called Ass Blasters. They fly around by shooting, like, flames out their ass.
I guess I'll be the
Nice.
one to say we're not sponsored by the movie Tremors either.
Oh,
But we're working on it.
We're working on it.
Hardy's Tremors, John Deere right here.
John Deere right here.
All right,
Wait, why
anyway.
not the embroidery? Why not the gemstone tool? The
Because I'm
rhinestone?
not a rhinestone cowboy.
Well, listen,
God.
but you're a dwarf. You love bling.
Kind of true.
I think you guys we definitely need to get the dwarves, the Stormbringers, a sponsorship from the Bedazzler.
So, mounts. That's what we got for you on that.
Yeah.
Next is properties.
Property, very exciting.
So, currently you could say, I've got a small farm. Nothing really happens from it. Now, you might be able to spend, like, a monthly rate on owning a piece of land, or, like, some other kind of material to keep it going, depending on what it is. But you might be able to have a castle, or you might be able to have some grandiose structure. It's going to cost you, but it also might be able to do things for you.
Yeah.
Like, it might make certain downtimes quicker or cheaper.
Yep.
It might make
earn you
make
money.
you passive money.
Yeah, I've heard that it might be able to earn you passive money.
But the cool thing about it is I've heard that like there can be content written for
Yeah.
your land specifically.
You can have writers write things for your land.
Yep. So and it's a great way to include low level content and tie the high levels and low levels together a little bit, because it could be like, let's say Ling has his farm. That's the thing he's had for a long time. He's very adamant about.
Yeah.
Let's say goblins roll up in there and he can't go fuck him up because they see him, they scatter.
Uh-huh.
But he might go hire some newbies. So these goblins probably are the ones that raided them as they were coming into town. Praise Moralacrum.
Right.
God.
Murray
Praise him. So they might send. He might give the newbies some gold to go clear the goblins.
And you know what's interesting about that is it creates much more of a player economy.
It does. Dan loves player
and
economies.
really, gold is going to become a lot more useful again in 3.0 from what we're
Yep.
seeing.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer going to be I have enough to res me and then we're good.
Yeah.
It's going to be,
Gonna
you
wanna
might
save it.
want some cool things with that. Or you might want to hire people to do things.
Yeah.
Again, maybe.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
Also, like if your land is generating some income for you, say you get like 100 gold per event or something like that. I
Jesus.
mean, that's wishful thinking, but
Example.
say that's what you get. Just round numbers.
Yeah.
100 gold. What if it goes down to like 50?
Yeah.
There might be a reason why that's happening. So you would hire some newbies to go out and fix it for you.
Yeah.
It might be worth it for you to spend 20 gold to go get them. That way you get 100 again next time.
Yep.
Again, big numbers, but not...
Yeah, it's way bigger what you'll probably get.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe depending on what you have.
So that's really the properties all in all for what we know, and again, that
Yeah.
you know, that's what our kind of our take on what we see.
Yeah.
I
Really looking
personally,
forward
I don't know what I'd want to live in. I mean, I guess I live in the tower right now, but we also would want to own the Citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that Citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the dwarf, like, you know, the Citadel. We always say, like, you know, that's our stuff, but like we could really actually own it.
Yep. I mean, the tower, like, again, like, everyone has a little bit of fluff, especially for your professions, as far as your property. So, like, the tower's got a greenhouse on top of it that's always been there, and it's a capped forager. So,
Right. So now you could actually own a greenhouse.
I can own a greenhouse.
This just happens to be on the tower.
Has to be on the tower. And like and it's like with this good opportunity to talk about properties with newbies coming in to kind of get them to understand like what you can get away with for freebies,
Right.
And what you can get from the past system. So like you might have like because it's assumed that you have a place to live in Jastray, so
And that you
cabin.
also are making enough money to live.
Yes.
Without trying.
Yeah, so it's not like something you have to like I have to do my bills because that's boring in real life.
Yeah, fuck that.
But no, so like for the tower especially, I want to make it so that we have like because we're talking about stuff that we could put money into
Actual dormitories.
actual dormitories. We have we do have actual dormitories. I got that cleared by Thad.
Oh,
I put
okay.
downtime into that actually.
That's right. I helped.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. But
But
so-
now it might do stuff for us.
and it might do something for us. Might get like well rested bonus. That'd be cool. Oh, actually, that might be one of the first cheap ones you get. Is well rested.
That'd be neat.
Because you have a place to go sleep. But like, I want to go to a big so that we can do like bonus enchanting for the guild and bonus foraging for the guild and stuff like that. So like, if you have gold and you think you have your gear figured out for next season because you're more ahead of us than we are right now. Looking at it,
Yeah.
kind of keep that in mind in the back of your head. Oh, I don't want to go ahead and burn it all up in equipment. I might want to save some for later so I
Yeah.
can invest it and get more equipment later.
Right. You might want to, you know, like make some moderate pieces for all your equipment slots, but not make alternate sets necessarily quite
Yeah.
as good. And then, you know, maybe buy some properties or look at a mount or something.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, I know, like, I'm probably going to burn, like, 300 gold worth of my stuff into my new equipment because it won't be as expensive or as intricate.
Right. So yeah, I mean, pretty cool system. I think there's a lot of cool things that could happen with it. We're gonna have to wait and see what really comes out, but I'm excited.
Yep. Yeah, I'm super stoked about getting to own property. It feels like like letting us tie into the actual lore of the land a little bit more. So it's more than immersion.
It helps
thing.
you because you know it helps you feel more in tune with actual like canon lore.
Yeah.
Rather than just being like, I say I have this thing, and whether or not you really believe me or
Yeah.
anything is up to you.
Or, like, even situation, like, let's say you go on a mod where you fuck up the weather for the Justarian Shard and you've got a farm. Like, you might not want to go on that mod. You might be really invested to make sure that mod goes real
you
well.
might want to go on that mod to make sure
It goes well.
because you know, like maybe I usually don't care about that kind of thing, but it's like, wait, that's gonna affect my weather where?
Yeah.
No. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Or
So,
like,
yeah.
So it'll kind of it might affect it, it might not, but you can roll that chance for half of what you normally can, or 3/4 of what you normally can.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, what's next on the list?
Well, originally this podcast is going to be about getting started with LARP and talking about roleplay pro tips, which kind of helps in with our newbies coming in.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
is that
we
it
still
for
got-
the game guide? Like, have we gone over everything?
yeah,
I don't
that's
think we
everything that
have.
is new. Everything else is still on like the community standards is all the same. The code of conduct is largely the same. There's not competitive play. PvP is still optional. Dueling rules really haven't changed. So we talked about supplies. We talked about content standards. Content are the same. Talked about weapon props and shields. Talked about equipment, how that's going to go down. The weapons, properties, all that.
Oh, you know what? One big thing we didn't really mention was with basic combat. Now,
Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
We kind of just, I think, because we know
We know it, and it feels like a lot of people know it too.
right.
talk
But yeah,
about
so in
it.
case you don't know, you will no longer require to call a tag for your basic attack.
Yeah.
Your basic attack, you just swing.
I like
And
that.
So we did
Yeah.
mention before that you have to call a hit to say you got hit.
Yeah.
But your basic 1 damage attack, you don't call anything. You just swing.
Yep.
So that's that's kind of nice. It keeps a better flow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another big roleplay kind of thing because I mean I've played other LARPs where
Yeah.
they do the whole no verbal thing.
Yeah.
And I mean people really get into the combat. You know, there's a lot of war cries and like there's a lot.
But yeah, that was that
Yeah.
that venue. I can't, which makes me a little sad because I have a great war cry. I'm real fucking loud.
We'll save that for a time when we have more space and not so much reverberation, maybe.
Yeah. I feel like I would terrify everyone else in the house.
We're not gonna peek out the fucking.
Yeah, I don't want to blow your eardrums out, but I'm not gonna do it now. That'd be bananas. But like, yeah, instead of having to keep calling damage, I can be like, rawr, bap.
Yeah.
Rawr, bap.
And you just know if there wasn't a tag, that was just a normal one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess since we've gone over the majority of the big changes that we really know that we can talk about, I guess we're gonna call this one a bit early, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we
I'm down
could,
for
yeah.
that.
All right, cool.
So I guess as always, thanks for listening. We hope to hear you next time, and look forward to having you in our community if you want to join it. We look forward to seeing you at Orn if you decide to come try us out. Love to see you.
Actually, do we want to talk about where we're going forward with the podcast? Maybe we got 15 minutes left. We want to get a separate one. Do we want to talk about how talk about the website? Or no?
Let's save it.
Let's save it.
Let's save it. Let's keep this one where it
Well,
is.
because I like to be able to get questions in.
Yeah.
At some point, you could create a venue
Well,
to
I
get
mean,
questions.
we're going to be posting this. So
Yeah.
There's going to be comments.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah.
Be nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're trying our best.
We're delicate flowers.
Not really.
No, I'm a delicate flower.
Yeah, I'm delicate, Chris. You don't have to be all macho in this room.
It's okay.
Three
Whoa,
guys.
you're among friends.
Whoa now.
Whoa now.
Whoa now.
We're 3 sausages in abundance. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. All right. Tune in next time. Again, all great adventures start in the tavern. Thanks for watching.
Don't shit on the shit.